Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, I'm Maddie, or Maddie Reads, as known on the internet. And it's been a while since I posted a long form video. I think the last time I posted was like a month ago, 2 months ago, a long form video. I've been kind of like in a very bad slump, and I just kind of been reading like just because I have to read and I have to complete my goal, which is not the purpose of reading at all. And that's not the way you read. Is you read as to how you want to read, and you're supposed to read because it's fun and because you like it and because it's an escape from reality, not because you have to complete your goal for the year, and not because it's not a job, it's a hobby, and it's supposed to be fun, and it hasn't felt fun. And so that's why I haven't been posting, but I have felt better. I'm getting back on my kick. Like I'm super excited and I'm super happy, and like I've been doing a lot better is just kind of all I have to say. And I'm really sorry for just kind of like not posting, but I need to start doing it more, and so I am going to start doing it more. And so without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today's video is my November TBR jar prompts. Pick my TBR for this month. If you don't know what a TBR is, it means to be read. And so basically I pick 6 prompts, and then I pick a book, and those are the 6 books that I ideally want to read for that month. Some months I may get 5 books done. Some months I may get 1 book done, and then some months I may not even like read any of the books on it. It just kind of really depends, and there's some prompts in here that I don't typically enjoy getting, and I did that. I don't know why I did that, but there are prompts in here that I really love, and I picked some prompts and I've read those books, and some of them I've actually really loved. So it's just, you never know what you're gonna get, and I think that's one of the things that like I personally really like about it. So yeah. Prompt number 1 is, I also filled it up with more prompts, so it's kind of like completely full. Prompt 1, this is an older prompt because I can tell from my handwriting. Arranged marriage. So that's a trope. It's like arranged marriage. Arranged marriage. I'm trying to think, because I don't read a lot of arranged marriage, and I really want to stick to like the prompt. So we're going to go with Twisted Games by Anna Huang, which is the 2nd book in the Twisted series. But I've honestly really wanted to start reading that series, and I wanted to kind of see like what it's all about. But I know it follows Reese and Bridget, and Reese is her bodyguard. Wait, no, that's not Arranged Marriage. That's the wrong one. It's Twisted Lies is the arranged one. And it's Kristen, and the girl's name I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what it is. But basically just kind of follows them having to get an arranged marriage because of whatever. Sorry, I can't provide much detail on that one. I don't read a lot of arranged marriages, and when I do, typically they're not good. So we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. Okay. Prompt 2. This is an old one too. A romantasy. So basically that is a fantasy and a romance combined, but it's more so romance than fantasy, but it still is like of the same genre, if you know what I'm saying. As I was saying with the romantasy prompt, that it is fantasy and romance, but more so romance than fantasy, if that makes any sense. And I'm going to do the Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, which is book 2 of the Crowns of Nyxia series. And well, it's actually like, it's a duology, but then there's 4 more books afterwards that follow each. So it's 3 duologies, but so 6 books. But this is the end of like this duology, if that makes sense. It's really difficult. It takes myself a long time to figure it out too. But yeah, I'm really excited. I read the book, I think the first one in September. It was definitely not October, so I want to say it was September. Okay, prompt 3. of them fell. Well, we're gonna do this one. Okay, again, an old prompt. Fake dating. Okay. I just read a fake dating book in in October. But I think I know what book I'm gonna pick. And that book is going to be the second book in the This Woven Kingdom series. The first book is This Woven Kingdom, but the second book is All This Twisted Glory, I want to say, or Infinite Threads. One of those. It's one of those. I want to say Infinite Threads, but I'll put a picture up. So just, you'll know what book it is on the screen. I promise you. But yeah, the way it ended in book one is that it's going to be a, oh, that one I could have done for arranged marriage too, but it's still going to be like a fake dating, arranged marriage type of situation. So yeah. Then prompt 4. We got 2. Let's do that one. Oh, so then prompt 4 is, okay, we got a new one. Forbidden love. So this is a trope where, like, basically in no life whatever they're supposed to be together. Like, they're never supposed to, like, it's almost like, sorry guys for this reference, but it's almost like K-pop Demon Hunters when Rumi's dad falls in love with a demon hunter and he's a demon. It's like that type of situation. Like, it's like a Romeo and Juliet type of situation. But they love each other so much that they just like can't stay away physically. And I have a book for that because I just read it and it comes out this month. I think it comes out Monday of this upcoming week, and I'm so excited. Like, I actually can't wait for this book. I forgot the title, but I'll put it up here. And I've read this author of, I read her other series that she has that's called Morning Blood. But yeah, it's really good, and it is where she is like a vampire hunter and he's a vampire. And she's like the one girl that he's like attracted to, and same with her. Like, it sounded so good, and like I'm actually like so excited on the inside. So yes, that is going to be prompt number 4. Okay, prompt number 5. We're getting good. Usually I have like a rough time with these videos. This is like very interesting. This is going super well for me. Like, usually it's like I get a bad prompt, I get another bad prompt, I get another bad prompt, then I get an okay prompt, then I get a great prompt, then I get a bad prompt. Like, it doesn't go my way usually. So I'm very grateful that this is turning out well. Okay, prompt 5 is continuing a series. So there's a bunch of books that I could do for this. And honestly, it just kind of like depends. But the book I'm going to pick for this is Breaking Dawn by Stephanie Meyer, which is the last book in the Twilight series. The story behind this one is that, hold on, last year I started reading the Twilight series. I was like, I'm gonna start reading it. Like, I watched the movies. Like, I just want to know. So I read the first book, then I read the second book, then I read the third book, then I read the novella, and then I said, I'm done with Twilight. Like, I can't do this. Like, it's kind of over. Like, I can't, like, I don't know how to feel about this. And then it's started getting the time of season again, ho season, and let's just say I watched Twilight, and probably shouldn't have done that because now I'm kind of on the Twilight hype. So yeah, and I'm gonna finish the series. I've never read Breaking Dawn, so this is like my first time reading it, and low-key, I'm kind of ready, even though it's 800 pages. I'm ready for this. Like, I can do this. Like, I'm excited. So yeah, that is going to be prompt number 5. I know how to count, I promise. Okay. Prompt number 6, our last prompt on this video. Okay, so this says indie author / book. So if you don't know what this means an indie author is an independent author. So this author published their book like by themselves. So they spent their own money, like with no publisher, no nothing, and published it. So I have one favorite indie author that I really like, and she's really great. Or an independent published book. So there's a lot of independent published books, and more so they're with like indie authors or indie like writers. And so I think I know what book I'm gonna do for this, because some people might call this cheating, but I don't think so, because at the time this book was written and published, she was an indie author, and this was her first series, and they just got traditionally published last year. So they've been indie published for like 3 or 4 years, a good 3-4 years. And I really want to read the series because I've read her newest series called the Rose Hill series, and I want to get more into her books. So without further ado, this author is Elsie Silver, and I want to start the Chestnut Spring series with, I don't know the first book's name. I want to say it's like Hopeless, but watch it be like the 3rd book in the series. I don't know. It's one of those books. That's all I can tell you. Yeah. So yes, and I want to read one of her books. I'll put it up on the screen, whatever the first book is, but watch it be like that, be the 5th book in the series or something. But yeah, so with all that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I really hope you liked it. I honestly had a lot of fun just sitting down and filming. I've gotten my spark back, and I am just so excited, and I just feel great, and I feel terrible for not posting. So guess what I'm doing right now? I'm making up for that. So yeah, I am just super like excited and happy, and I feel good. So whenever you're watching this, I hope you have a great rest of your day, weekend, night, morning, afternoon, and I just hope all good things come your way. So with all that being said, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!